Hey, what's up everybody? So I got a video I want you to listen to today, and I'm showing you this video for a reason. I've actually spoke about it on one of the videos from a while back, but I want you to hear this story about this restaurant and what happened. Okay, so check it out.
Boston Chicken was killing it. They invented the rotisserie chicken category in the 1980s, doing over $1 billion a year in sales. But around 1997, their CEO Scott made a mistake. Scott believed they needed to expand their menu, adding turkey, meatloaf, ham that are actually substitutes for rotisserie chicken, which in the moment probably seemed smart. More menu choices should mean more customers, right? Wrong. This type of menu change is called menu multiplication because it creates competitive substitution, which confused customers because they ordered those dishes instead of the rotisserie chicken, and they weren't all that special or differentiated. In 1994, Costco and Kroger began offering rotisserie chickens at significantly lower prices. This was devastating to Boston Chicken because this was what made them so successful in the first place.
Okay, so what's the point there? The point is you could be doing everything right. You could be successfully selling what you sell, going and pumping, and then something clicks in your mind and it says, if I'm doing this good, then there must be other things that I could sell too that will do just as well as what I've been selling. So then you do what he said is called menu multiplication. So you start adding stuff, and it could be one thing, it could be two things, it could be three things, and it pulls you away from what you did well. Once again, it pulls you away from what you did well. I mentioned in another video that too many options for people, especially in the food truck line, is not the way you want to go. I understand the human thought process of if you have more options, it's better for your customer, but it works the complete opposite way. The more options you have, the more confusion that sets in, the more questions that people have, the longer your line is because people are asking questions instead of putting in orders. So take the story from Boston Chicken or Boston Market, learn from that and understand that just because you're doing well does not mean you need to change anything necessarily. There are cases where things can be added and you can, do different things and still be just as successful. But understand that if you do too much, and understand your unique situation, that just because you want to add some does not mean that everything is going to grow and continue to scale. You can actually set yourself back and go in the opposite direction when you start adding and changing your menu just because you were successful with one thing. You just got to keep the main thing. And I would honestly, if it was me, if you take my advice on this, I would just look at just starting a different concept. So like say you had one truck that sold chicken like them, and then you wanted to add something different and do something different. Get another truck and do that with the other truck. You don't necessarily have to expand your menu and start diluting your menu with a bunch of different things. Have two concepts. That's perfectly fine. And actually I would consider that the better option, just to have two concepts instead of having a menu full of, you turn into a whole different concept when you do that. I'm showing you their story because it happened. Listen to these stories, learn from these people, take the advice that people who have been in the industry are giving you, and just don't make the same mistake that they made because you could end up in the same basket that they're in. Okay, I'll see you guys on the next one.